On March 3rd, 2025, a shocking scandal went viral on social media in Ca Mau, Vietnam. A man named Hung, 35 years old, shared a heartbreaking story on Facebook. His wife was cheating on him with not one, not two, but 4 different men at the same time. He posted screenshots of sweet and romantic messages between his wife, Lynn, 27 years old, and the 4 men. Netizens were shocked. Hung and Lynn got married in 2020 and have 2 lovely children, a boy and a girl. Hung works as a driver, traveling long distances every day. He worked hard to give his wife everything she wanted: a new iPhone, a motorbike, makeup classes, and even 50 to 60 million Vietnamese dong on her makeup tools. Hung found out about her affair 1 year and 2 months ago. He planned to file for divorce, but Lynn begged him to stay and he chose to stay. He was heartbroken, but for the sake of their children, he tried to forgive her, but she didn't stop. During the Lunar New Year, Lynn left home on the 3rd day of Tet and didn't come back until the 14th. Hung had no idea where she was. And that wasn't all. Hung revealed that his wife took his money, their children's savings, and even 200 million Vietnamese dong from her parents, just to buy things for her boyfriends. According to the leaked chat messages, Lynn told different lies to different men. To one man, she said she was single and never married. To another, she said she was having problems in her marriage and waiting for a divorce. No one could understand how this woman found time for everything, having 4 boyfriends and a husband at the same time. Hung was devastated. He said, "I gave her many chances, but she betrayed me again and again. I tried to save this marriage for my kids, but cheating is something I cannot accept. It hurts so much." Later that night, around 8 p.m., a video appeared on social media. It showed a man hitting a woman violently while she was cooking. Netizens quickly realized it was Hung and Lynn. Some felt sorry for him, but many criticized him for using violence. On March 6th, police started investigating the case. They confirmed that at 7:17 p.m. on March 3rd, Hung had visited a bridal shop where Lynn was learning makeup. There, he saw her talking to a young man, thinking that his wife was cheating on him again. Hung used his phone to record them. Lynn then walked into the kitchen. Hung followed her, grabbed her hair, and knocked her to the floor. Other people in the shop stopped him, and he left. At around 8 p.m., Lynn found out that Hung had posted her personal information, details of her affair, and private messages on social media. To get back at him, she took security camera footage of the attack and posted it right away. And quickly, the video went viral. Police later confirmed that although Hung hit Lynn hard, she was not seriously injured. When reporters asked Hung about the scandal, he said the police had called him in, but he didn't want to talk more about it. He was trying to stay calm and focus on taking care of his children. This story left everyone speechless. What do you think? What should a person do in situations like this? Netizen. Netizen. Affair. Affair. Betray. Betray. Divorce. Divorce. File for divorce. File for divorce. Go viral. Go viral. Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Cheat on. Cheat on. For the sake of. For the sake of. Reveal. Reveal. Devastated. Devastated. Criticize. Criticize. Violence. Violence. Investigate. Investigate. Knock someone to the floor. Knock someone to the floor. Get back at someone. Get back at someone. Call someone in. Call someone in. Injured. Injured. When did Hung and Lin get married? How many children do Hung and Lin have? When did Hung first find out about Lin's affair? How many men did the wife have an affair with? How did Lin lie to her lovers? What happened in the kitchen? When did the police start investigating? Why did Lin post the security camera footage on social media? What time did Hung visit the bridal shop? Why did netizens criticize Hung?